Thomas able to dig out the handball to Lamb, off the left boot, Armfield with a run, Cripps is there, Dennis was the highest flyer. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Smash goes Christensen straight into the ground.
He's hurt.
And he hasn't moved yet.
Oh, it's a good legitimate bump though.
Oh, his eyes were not where they should be.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough. That last 20 months since that Carlton game where I broke my collarbone for the first time, it's been challenging physically with multiple breaks and a plate breaking, and then the mental side of it, so the improvement in the list and watching the boys play such good footy at times. So to not be able to be a part of that has been hard as well. So yeah, I guess all the work I've put in during that time, I guess, has made me appreciate what I'm doing now and getting back out in the park. I think the people around me were real supportive. Probably couldn't have done it without Sal and Griffith, the rehab coach. The club giving me time off last year as well to go away. So yeah, it's all been pretty full on, but yeah, I think the people around me have supported me well and the club supported me really well. Growing up, I've always loved footy. Dad coached, I don't know how many different teams, but he coached so many different teams and played over 420 games of country footy around Australia. So I was always around him, and when I was growing up, he was coaching at Birregurra in the Colac League, and I remember going down there, and it's probably an hour drive from Lyra, and just kicking the footies around, and yeah, it was just what I've always wanted to do, and I was lucky enough that I had the talent and good enough coaching to get there, and I think Buddha Hocking at my Geelong Falcons coach really instilled the confidence and trust in me to take my game to the next level, so I would be able to get drafted. So I'm very thankful for that. Playing at Geelong, I guess I grew up there, I went to school there, so it was an honour to sort of be drafted by him. And then the 5 years I was there, I really enjoyed. I love playing, I love the passion of the fans. Obviously I had a couple of injuries at Geelong as well, but yeah, that 2011 season was obviously pretty cool. Being able to debut that year and a Rising Star nomination, and then ended up with a premiership. Yeah, it was pretty exciting. That's what every player wants to do, and to be able to do that in my 19th game of footy was yeah, awesome, and it's something I'll never take for granted. So hopefully in the long run, something we can drive towards here.
So the Brisbane Lions now, they picked up 2 Jets. They also lost Joel Patfull, but they got a good deal there. They got pick 21, and that pick 21 allowed them to get Allen Christensen. So what a great pickup.
They probably took me at a time where there was probably a little bit of controversy around like why I came here and that sort of stuff, and I'm forever thankful that the club and Geelong actually were able to get that trade done, and I was able to settle into a new life and a new lifestyle up here, and yeah, I've loved every second of it. And obviously the history of the club with Fitzroy and the Brisbane Bears, and it's not hard to see with so much history around the club what it actually means to play for the jumper. And yeah, I just really appreciate what the club have been able to do for me on field and off field.
A lot of change this year, and we're seeing players in new colours for the first time a lot here in round one.
Here's Christensen, that'll slide back very nicely indeed. Good kick, nicely weighted by Allen Christensen.
And his first goal for the Brisbane Lions.
To be a role model for these younger guys on field and off field, I think it's pretty important about how you shape the club, and the way I am, the guys in the leadership group and around my age conduct ourselves on field and off field is really important, and you don't always get it right, and everyone makes mistakes, so it's how a group learns from that from each other, and I feel like I can do a lot more. So hopefully this year, all going well, I can start delivering on field. I think off field, being in the leadership group for the last 2 years and helping the young guys out a lot, I think I've developed that side of my game really well. So for me to be able to do that on field, I think, is the next step, and be able to give something back to the club. Yeah, obviously my family's had a massive influence on me. From my dad, obviously with footy, and mum, just being like rock solid family support. Like my uncles, 2 uncles played for Geelong, so always getting advice from them and hearing from them. And the thing with me, I'm just trying to make my family proud, and whether it be my dad's side or my family on the Tiwi Islands in Darwin, and having them little kids run around up there, and knowing that I'm playing AFL footy and that gives them something to aspire to, I think it's really important. So yeah, it's a massive influence on what I do.
Back to Christensen, right foot snapper. Oh, how good. Beautiful 6-pointer.
The goal was just to get back and playing footy, so getting through AFLX was the first step for that, and then obviously playing the first JLT and the second JLT been great for my confidence, and yeah, just to be able to get through games has been awesome. I was probably more nervous about captaining the side, to be honest, so leading the way with the boys.
To present the Winners' Trophy to the captain of the Brisbane Lions, Allen Christensen, after their 67-41 win. Boys?
Leading the team out, and it's such an honour to wear this jumper, and the history it has, and it doesn't matter if it's a JLT game or an AFLX game, to captain the club is such a massive honour, so sort of didn't want to let anyone down, so yeah, it was good.
To all the Lions fans, thanks for coming out, and hope we put on a good season for you.
Playing 100 games is something a player can strive for, but I guess I've been sitting on 98 games for a fair while now, so I've had a fair while to think about it and that, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy to be back playing footy, so it's a small step and hopefully a few more games to come.
Gira used his foot, but it went straight to Christensen, who kicks the goal! Allen Christensen in game 99.
That Allen Christensen, one of the best attacking players in the competition. We haven't seen him for the best part of 18 months.
I guess out of my 2018 season, I'm just looking for some continuity in my body, and getting out there and just having fun again. You know, I think maybe growing up and my first 4 or 5 years put so much pressure on myself to deliver in such a footy bubble that you know, I sort of lost the fun out of it. So hopefully this year I can just have some fun. I've got a completely new forward line this year, so I'm looking forward to playing with Cam Rayner and Charlie Cameron, Eric Hipwood, and them sort of boys to create a really dangerous forward line, and yeah, hopefully we can have some fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.